If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to check out aoeah.com and use code FIFCHIEF for 5% off at checkout. What's up guys, it's FIFCHIEF here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some insane ways to snipe icons to help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 21. So if you are enjoying the content, please subscribe. Over 90% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed and it helps me out a ton. And make sure to go check me out on Twitch. It's going to be linked in the description. We try to stream pretty much every day on Twitch, so please go drop me a follow. And with all that said, let's jump right into these sniping filters. So guys, a lot of people want to do icon sniping because they have a lot of coins, they're looking for high budget things to do, but they're not sure exactly what to do. So today I'm going to be showing you a couple different methods, so make sure to stick around. I'm going to let you know which ones are the best ones, which ones are a little more simple and might not work the best. So the first one we're going to show you is very simple and really not one I use at all, but I think it does need to put out there to show you guys. So basically this first one is literally just going to be finding the cheapest icon and just sniping icons for literally the cheapest price. So right now the cheapest on the market is Litmanen for 263. So basically we would be selling our cheapest icon for 260k. Now with icons, you always need to take into account tax when you're looking for what you should snipe these for, because you're going to lose a lot of coins on tax. So selling at 260k, you're going to lose 13k on tax. So I would want to snipe at around 240k, I'd say. So basically, then you would just sit here and snipe. Now, I'm really not a big fan of this method. I don't think it works that well, but I know there are people that trade with icons that strictly do this method and do make coins. It's probably a lot better on PlayStation since there are more transfers on the market, more icons getting packed. But on Xbox and PC, this method I don't think is worth it. So you can give this a go, but I really don't think it's an efficient method. The next one is the method that I think is the best, but is a little more difficult. So we'll keep doing this for a second, and if we don't get anything, we'll jump right into that. And if you don't want to keep doing this and refreshing it, what you can do is you can just go to the cheapest icon and hit compare price and back out. This also refreshes the market for you, and you won't get kicked out of Ultimate Team for sniping too long or anything like that. You just need to make sure you're only picking up cards for what you believe is worth it. So for me it would be, if I saw Litmanen, he would have to be 240k or less. So you just got to make sure you're buying cards at the right prices. But on to the next method, which I'm actually a really big fan of. So what you're going to be doing for this method is you're going to start out by putting your max bid price. You're going to put this up a little bit, and you're just going to kind of explore here. So you want to have a couple cards on this page here. You want to go as high as possible without having too many cards here. So we're going to keep going up here. This is actually very good if you can get a high max bid price. So new cards on the market, none of them are really worth it here. Now you want to get this as high as possible without having cards that are listed up for like a day or a couple hours. You just want to have cards that are within the hour. So, I mean, we can just keep going up here. This is very, very nice. So, the idea with this method is that you're able to see absolutely any icon pop up that has a lower max bid price. Now, generally, when stuff gets listed up for cheap, people will have it at a minimum bidding price, which is why most will fall into this filter. Now what you need to do is you're going to go to the last card here, you're going to get X and you're going to hit B, or I believe it's square and circle on PlayStation, and this will refresh the market for you. It'll keep cards popping up so that when a card does pop up in this filter, it will just pop up to the right of this Chavi. So when it does pop up, you're going to quickly want to compare price on it and check how much he actually goes for and if the card that popped up is a deal. So I don't know if this is a deal. So the important part about this, so he's going 300k and he's there 295, so he's not really a deal. The important part about this is if you do already know icon prices, or you can have footbin up and be able to check prices, then that'll help you out a ton in terms of being able to pick cards up for cheap. As you can see, lots of cards are popping up. He's going 349. Okay, he's 348 there. So as you can see, cards continue to pop up. It just depends if you're able to check the cards quickly enough and see what they actually go for. Now, what a lot of people do is they'll have Footbin open and they'll have the daily graphs open on each icon, or they'll have a little portfolio of all the icon prices right next to them so they can quickly look over, see how much a certain icon goes for, and pick them up if they're worth it. But as you can see, this method does really work. You see quite a few icons popping up. Again, it just comes down to luck with what you're going to get. And again, if you see anyone for like 240k or less, you instantly buy them because the cheapest icon you're going to make profit at 240k, which is limited. So yeah, you're basically, it comes down to, again, I don't have the coins for this, but no, he's not even a good deal. So it comes down to knowing the icon prices and getting very lucky with the cards that pop up. I really doubt this is a deal. He doesn't have a great card. So 406. Now, the cheapest is 406 and he's 390. But the thing you have to keep in mind is if you sell that card for, say, 400,000 coins, you're going to lose 20k on tax. So even if I bought him for 390, sold him for 400, I would actually lose 10,000 coins on that icon flip right there. So you really have to take into account how much you're buying the cards for, and then remember that the tax is going to be a big hit on your profit. Echo for 267? No, not a good deal. This Zola goes for 800, and the next cheapest is 824, but again, you lose 40k on tax on that card. So it's just about having the amount of coins to trade with a majority of the icons, and then also, like I said, knowing the icon prices is going to be a huge advantage for you. So his cheapest is 395. He's there for 383, which I mean is a decent deal, but in the end would lose on tax on that card. But yeah, as you can see, you do get a lot of cards popping up. It just depends if someone does list a card up for cheap enough where you're going to pick it up right away. So it's very important to have market knowledge to make this method most efficient. If you do just want to go out and make it easy on yourself and just be able to snipe any icon that pops up, the first filter I showed you is very, very good for that, and I would recommend it. 305 here, 309, so he's not worth it. Del Piero I want to check him, I don't have the coins. So he goes about 1.2, and this one's about 1.1. It's a decent deal. Look at all the cards we're getting to pop up here. 330, no. So yeah, there's a lot of cards popping up. If you do get too many, you want to keep it to one page of cards here. So you're going to want to actually bump down this max bid price, because you want to keep the amount of cards to one page so that you're able to kind of monitor everything, making sure that you're able to see all the cards. Because you don't want things to get too messed up. You don't want to miss a good snipe, a good deal. It's just about keeping things organized. Getting lucky is probably one of the biggest things. And then having the market knowledge will help you a ton. So there's a lot of things that go into this method. But if you are able to effectively do it, you can make some huge coins. Maybe, you could get 100k, 200k for one card if you're ready to go, if you know what you're doing, and if you're just on this consistently. So that's why I really like this method. If you are able to do it, it will pay out for you. So I think that's a really beneficial part of it, and you can make some big coins from it. So if you guys do have any questions on these methods, make sure to let me know in the comments. I know it was probably a quick explanation, not great, very in-depth, so just let me know. But that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.